Right, my people, there's tension everywhere as we speak. You remember Pastor Dashomo Buede Ezekiel, the same pastor who boldly called on Donald Trump to intervene in the killings of Christians in the North? Well, reports coming in this evening are really disturbing. According to multiple sources, the pastor is said to be missing, and this development has thrown the entire Christian community into panic. Some people are alleging that he's been missing for days now, shortly after Trump made that shocking statement about invading Nigeria to wipe out Islamic terrorists. Before we go deeper, please like and subscribe, because what we're about to uncover in this video is not on any mainstream media. Not even international outlets have gotten this report yet. Now here's what's happening. A Facebook user made a viral post titled "Breaking News Exposition," and what the person wrote was chilling. The post claims that photos of Pastor Dakomo have been circulated among bandits and terrorists across the northern region, with a direct order to assassinate him within 7 days. According to the post, they believe Pastor Dakomo was the one who inspired Trump's intervention, and that because of him, their entire operation and existence are now under threat. The alleged instruction: kill him and cut his head off. That's the level of madness going on right now. And the post ended with a desperate plea: circulate this message. This is an emergency. God will protect him. But that's not all. Just this evening, Daily Post confirmed that Christian groups across Nigeria, especially in Plateau State, have started special prayer sessions for the man of God because they fear the threat might be real. According to the report, the group called Anonymous, yes, that same global cyber collective known for hacking governments, claimed on its verified page that Pastor Dachomo has been marked for assassination by Islamic extremists and bandits for exposing the killings of Christians in Plateau. They said these same militants are furious that Trump's threat to attack Nigeria has made their lives harder, and they now blame Pastor Dakomo for it. Now, my people, let's be honest here. This is not just some random rumor. When something like this circulates this fast, when both local and international voices are picking it up, and when prayer movements start overnight, you know something serious is going on behind the scenes. Some Nigerians have already started reacting. One person wrote, "Killing him will worsen the situation before the US. It will confirm that genocide is real. The government keeps denying, but this will expose everything." Another wrote, "He already told them to kill him, that he will be more dangerous when dead. That man's life is in God's hand. The spirits of those butchered will shield him." That's how emotional and heated things have gotten. People are scared, but they're also angry, because this feels like a direct attack on truth itself. And here's where it gets even more interesting. Notice how this is happening just days after Trump doubled down on his statement about military action in Nigeria. It's not coincidence. If Pastor Dakomo really is missing, or if extremists are hunting him, then it means Trump's comments are shaking the foundations of the system. Both the terrorists and those protecting them are panicking. Because think about it. If a pastor's life is now at risk simply because he spoke up for persecuted Christians, then what does that say about freedom of speech and religion in this country? What does it say about the so-called peace the government keeps preaching? And if they touch him, if anything happens to Pastor Dachomo, then that alone will validate everything Trump has been saying. It will confirm to the world that Christians in Nigeria truly are being targeted. That's why this moment is critical. Every step matters now, because one wrong move could trigger a global reaction. As we speak, churches in Plateau, Jos, and even the South are holding midnight prayers for his safety. Many are saying this could become the turning point in exposing what's really happening to Christians in the North. So let's be clear, this isn't just about a missing pastor. This is about a system of silence, and one man who spoke loud enough to shake it. Whatever happens next will determine how far the truth travels, whether it stays hidden or explodes into full international attention. My people, like, and subscribe. Because what's coming next might be the biggest twist yet. And we'll be breaking it right here the moment it drops. Stay alert, stay prayerful. Because the story of Pastor Dakomo is far from over.
Just a few hours ago, thousands of Northerners stormed the street protesting against Trump. I repeat, thousands of Northerners have stormed the street protesting against Trump and the United States. They say they don't want US to come in and help them stop terrorism, stop insecurity. They say that they are okay with insecurity. Imagine Northerners that are supposed to seek for help are protesting against somebody that wants to come and help them. I tell you, you see, in southern Nigeria, we need to come together and look for what we can do. Oh. We cannot stay in the same country with these people. Oh. Look at the mentality. You are suffering from insecurity. You are being killed every day. Ever since United States, Trump said that he was going to come in and help solve the situation of insecurity in Nigeria. There's no day these terrorists and bandits have not been killing. There is no singular day these terrorists and bandits have not been killing. We waited for southern Nigeria with a pity for these Northerners. But yes, these Northerners are telling us that we don't want any help. The Nigerian government cannot stop insecurity. When I tell you that insecurity or security is local, it is the people that will decide for themselves that they want to stop insecurity. You cannot, by force, help them stop as a Nigerian government or as a Tinubu. No matter what Tinubu does, he cannot. When they went to Chatham House, it was El-Rufai that was helping Tinubu to answer security question. Where is El-Rufai today? He is not in the government. For some reasons, security reasons. The same president, you think the president can stop insecurity? So the people that we are even praying, okay, let somebody come and help Nigeria. At least share intelligence to our military. If you're not coming, help us share intelligence so that we can strike them. Help us with weapons. Help us with the technology, the technical know-how to stop terrorism. Northern Nigerians are coming to protest. You see, like I said, in Northern Nigeria, there's a kind of system they practice. Their clerics, their traditional rulers, maybe they have called them inside the mosque and they will have fed them with conspiracy theories. They will have told them that, you see, Tinubu is planning with Trump to come and destroy Northern Nigeria. Let's come out and protest. You know, most Nigerians are ignorant. Not illiterate. They are ignorant. Illiteracy, maybe you can read and write in Hausa language, you are illiterate. But ignorance and foolish and stupid at the same time. Full package. These are what they may have told these protesters, coming out in their thousands. And you think Northern Nigeria will be the same again with this kind of people, these their leaders. If it comes for election, their leaders will now tell the people who to vote with all sort of lies and manipulation. But now you see thousands of people. Just yesterday, bandits loyal to Belotuji stormed a village in Sokoto. A village in Sokoto where we have the Sultan of Sokoto. Bandits stormed that village. Bandits that stormed the village, what did they do? They killed several people. And had abducted, kidnapped 10 girls. 10 young girls. Took them inside the bush. Belotuji we have been talking about a long time. When the local government and the Nigerian report, they wanted to have peace meeting, peace deal with them. These are the people that Gumi is telling us that let us go and have peace deal. Just yesterday. Today on self day. By 8 o'clock, we go get the update of those who they kill, or tomorrow morning. Every day they are killing. That tells you that this Northerners, they are all repentant. Some people that were saying that we don't want Trump to come into Nigeria, they are now saying that because of this singular action of these Northerners, coming to protest for what? Protest what? In Northern Nigeria, your politicians, you had a president in Buhari. Buhari could not stop it. It even escalated under Buhari. Your Northerners, the Minister of State for Defense, Minister of Defense, your Northerners, most of them were giving Chief of Army Staff, Chief of this staff. Yet they could not do anything. If Nigeria want to fight now, they'll go to US. US help us. So Northerners don't want any support. Russia that was fighting Ukraine, we're looking for people that will come and fight in their military. Russia, great Russia, world power. Not to talk of a cookie Nigeria. Look at Northerners. El Zaki, I see El Zaki and the shared movement. I tell you, if you think we can stay in this country and pursue progress, you are wasting your time. Southerners will come and drive the country forward. These people, now them conquer Northern. I'm not saying reasonable people are not in Northern Nigeria. They are reasonable people in Northern Nigeria. But these illiterates, these foolish people, this, I don't know what to call them, have overshadowed everybody. Nobody is thinking in his right senses. You see, Adeboye telling Tinubu, we give you 90 days to go and stop terrorism. My pastor, Adeboye, look at the people you see, look at the people. What can even Tinubu do when insecurity and security is local? If the locals are not going to support you in stopping insecurity in their region, what can you do as a federal government? You can try and try. If they hold on to their ideology, what can you do? Like I told you, Sharia needs to be eliminated from our system. If you keep on allowing Sharia, this mind, it is what you put here that stays. A young man, see, if you give birth to a child from one month to 7 years, you need to imbibe in him all the things you want him to learn. When he gets to 10, 11, those things he has learned, it will be difficult for him to unlearn it, except he decides himself to change. Yes, you cannot force them. So these northerners are of age, but because of the orientation they have been giving them, Sharia, that is an extremist system, religious system. Because Sharia, they don't want to know, they don't want to reason. It is what the Imam or the traditional tell them. This one happened in Sokoto just yesterday. Several people were killed in the domain of the Sultan of Sokoto. Sultan could not sultan in Sokoto. He wants to come and sultan in Ibadan. He wants to come and sultan in Enugu. Make that make sense. One Nigeria will destroy Southern Nigeria that wants progress, that wants to achieve a future, that have potential. You see, say they do not and south. Now, after Tinubu, now these people, this crop of people will come out and say, we want to hold on to power, give us power. And they will do these things according to their mindset. You see, some people say cannot even understand what is going on. Some Southwesterners, that supports the APC, you know, there are three kinds of people. Number one, the first kind of people are people that want US to come into Nigeria and scatter the and deal with terrorists and also let it affect Tinubu's government. One set of people. The second set of people is that they don't want US to come into Nigeria because they are benefiting from terrorism. This set, they don't want US to come into Nigeria at all because they are benefiting from terrorism. The third set of people, they want US to come, but they don't want US to enter, put her for resources. The APC, the supporters of Tinubu, wants US to intervene, but they don't want US to take our resources or to destabilize the government of Tinubu. So some of them that are saying that, okay, let US not come, but they can share intelligence ideas, are now saying that because of the actions of these northerners, let US even come. And they talk and since. See, the biggest problem we have is Northern Nigeria. People don't understand the kind of politics that is going on. The last time I told you that bandits have become local government chairmen, have become government officials. The other time, Jonathan told you that the Boko Haram sponsors, they are in my government. Boko Haram sponsors, they are in my government. Do you know what it takes to be at the federal level? You don't go to school, you don't go political position. So Boko Haram, that is all these guys. They intentionally, we are one Nigeria. Now, the Northern Nigeria, they are preaching one Nigeria because they are afraid of the attacks. They are clerics, they are traditional rulers. They are telling them, let us protest, because they know that insecurity cannot thrive without their support. They will be culprits if US eventually comes in and does investigation and thoroughly handle the terrorists. They will be affected, they know. That is why they are pushing the people to protest. And the people mostly come out to protest. So now protest is not haram in Northern Nigeria again. During Buhari, nobody protested. Even during NSAS, they didn't protest. But under Tinubu, they don't protest 2 times. They end back governance protest. Now, nothing has come for head. Now, nobody is telling police, they are coming out to protest Donald Trump. The last embargo governance protest, they were carrying Russian flag. They were calling in Russia. But because they don't like West, you know, Northern Nigeria, now when it comes to Israel and Palestine, and Hamas, Northern Nigeria will tell you we support Hamas because of Islamic ideology. Islamic ideology. And average Northern will tell you that Islam comes first before Nigeria. How does that happen? Before first you are an Hausa person, before you are a Nigerian, or which one you want to switch, before you are a Christian or Muslim. But here they say Islam first. The hatred for West, that is why most of them are doing what they are doing. They don't care. Look at Muslim countries today. Insecurity, rampant for all those Muslim countries. There are people, they leave their Muslim countries, they go European countries, those West too. They live, look at what's happening in New York. A Muslim is the mayor of New York. The Muslims don't even see Muslim country may go exercising fundamental human rights. They are running away from their country. They cannot be they are not secure in their own country, their own Islamic country, but they carry Islam for head. Can't you see the irony? Can't you see the metabolism that is in their brain? Man, I never see this kind of before. I never see. So the hatred for the West, and the fact that they don't want insecurity to stop in Northern Nigeria, that's why they are protesting. Yes. You will not see them protest against the killings. Just yesterday, just yesterday, killing in Sokoto State. Nobody protested. Since US threatened to invade the country, whether it is psychologically, however, they say they are interested in the insecurity going on in the country. They want to help stop it. Since then, Donald Trump put out a tweet. They have been killing people every single day. ISWAP is now threatening US, saying that we agree that there is Christian genocide. Come and stop us. And Northern Nigerians are protesting to stop. Instead of Northern Nigerians to protest against the bandits or terrorists, they are protesting against somebody that wants to come and help them stop the insecurity. Or they want to lend a hand. Can't you see the logic? Gumi the other day, they disgraced Gumi on national TV. Somebody said, it is Yusuf, Zachary Yusuf. He said, how can Gumi call himself a scholar, a religious leader? You are advocating for the criminals, They are not advocating for those that are being killed. Every time you see Gumi saying these bandits, dialogue with them, he's always talking about how he can protect these bandits. Every time Gumi, but those that are being killed, you don't see Gumi talk about them. You can see the mentality, you can see the reason pattern of them. They cannot reason the way we reason in southern Nigeria. That is why I like what Tinubu is doing now. In fact, with all these things, the government of the day should beware of northerners. Just few weeks ago, there was a coup by northerners to remove Tinubu. The Yorubas, the southwest, in their majority, are keeping quiet. If it's to be Igbo, you see everybody, both northerners and everybody, till now, they never finish the talk. But just northerners planning to remove President Bola Tinubu, nobody saying anything. They are coming to protest, nobody saying anything. You can see what is going on. And you think that after Tinubu finishes 8 years, it goes easy for you? The reality here is that we should, in Southern Nigeria, let us everybody be at a lot. Me, I will travel this December. I will hold meeting for my own now. I will spread the word. I will go to my king. I'm telling you, I'm serious about this. Because if you're not seeing what I'm seeing, maybe experience will be the best teacher. Maybe when you experience it, you'll be just few hours ago, several people were killed. No provocation. They just came and killed people to send a message to US. These are people that you want to help. From now on, Tinubu should not give Northerners positions in government. Because if now Yoruba people do this thing, if now Yoruba people be bandits, if now Yoruba people Lakorawa, if now Yoruba people ISWAP, they don't want to give Yoruba any position as security officer. They say, now they call security insecurity. We can't give now position. They don't go ever. If now Yoruba full army, Nigerian army, and the Yorubas are causing problems, they will even discourage giving these people generals and position in Nigerian army. So the same thing that they are likely to pay any tribe that is doing what they are doing, Tinubu should do the same to them. I repeat, Tinubu should do the same to them. We know that Adebo is telling Tinubu, we give you 100 days, eliminate the sponsors, eliminate the terrorists. It is one big task that will be happy for Tinubu. You see all those politicians there, they belong to a caucus. There's a bad thing they are doing there, they'll keep it a secret. If anybody expose it amongst themselves, it'll be like court. If you expose their secret, they will nail you out too. For instance, now, when Jonathan said, these are the salaries of Aisha Usani, these are the salaries of lawmakers, you know, so they put them out. If you know Shehu Usani from Kaduna State, they'll put the guy out. So, it will be difficult for Tinubu to name the sponsors. Though. You see, these guys are shaky because America is saying that we are concluding our investigation and we are going to start targeting those sponsors of terrorism. The best thing America should do is to give us their names, let us know their names and their pictures, how they look like. That one, we will take it from there. We need that information sharing. They should share it on social media. Initially, I said that we cannot trust, as we speak now, we cannot trust the Nigerian army with classified information because we still have saboteurs in our army. We still have repentant terrorists in our army. Once a terrorist, always a terrorist, you cannot stop them. Ordinary Northerners always say they don't be terrorists. You see how their actions are. They're going to protest against somebody who wants to stop the menace. People are attacking you. You are crying to federal government. Now, somebody who is more powerful is coming to help you. You are saying no. Okay. Let's look at this. Somebody says Nigeria is divided into three. One section wants America to get involved for the collapse of the government. The other wants America to keep off because they benefit from terrorism. The third are those who want external help but don't trust America. Somebody also came out to say, in Yoruba person, we should also start this in Lagos and Ibadan and the rest of the state. If you look at the reaction, see, these protests does not make sense, any singular sense. The only thing I can say is that the United States should share intelligence with the Nigerian army. If the Nigerian army tries with the intelligence they have and they cannot stop it, they should collaborate with the US to come in and stop this menace. And then when you told Tinubu, lobby Trump, at least you should hold on for like 100 days and you go in and do what you need to do. That's the only thing. Protesting against what? Somebody use Yoruba. Iwa Titanio, Oma Wiri. I wrote it Yoruba, Iwa Titanio, Oma Wiri. Somebody says, I believe that we is actually you and your immediate family, Sha. Another person says, start it in your father's house, Iwure. Somebody says, YouTube don't understand Iwure. Thunder fire you, YouTube don't understand them. Hey, when it comes to protesting against bad government, you never see them protesting against the killings by their people, these bandits and terrorists. You never see them. Ah, God. I don't know what to do because I don't know what to do. You see thousands of people. I don't know what to do. What can we do in this Nigeria? We cannot be stuck like this. We cannot stay like this. We cannot be stuck at all. I pity those middle belt that live door to door with this Fulani. Me, I cannot stay in the same compound with these marauders. I cannot stay. whether they are educated or illiterate, I cannot stay because I've come to understand the way they operate. They are do or die. They are ready to die, causing harm to you, a Southerner.
Quen Web Dev. Build a professional website in 5 minutes. Log into QuenChat and switch to web dev mode. Input. Help me create a personal website for a developer who...
The way they operate, they are do or die. They are ready to die, causing harm to you, a Southerner. Yes. Those in Lagos and in other places in the South, you think that you are safe. You need to start speaking up now because these guys are in everywhere. They're not just emboldened. They are building sleeper cells. They are building strongholds. When you reach to start attacking, what will you do? That's how they infiltrate the government, left, right, center. They will enter government, they will do this and that. They will position themselves for government. So at the end of the day, they will use that as position. Somebody was saying that in an IDP camp, a young girl wrote JAM and got 277. So they told her to go and get certificate from her place. She went to her place. But because she is not the Fulani, Fulani don't take over Northern Nigeria when it comes to academics. Economy, they take over. You think it's a lie. This Kano state, this Kano Abuto state, Fulani don't take charge. Look at Bauchi. Look at what happened in Tafawa Balewa. Tafawa Balewa is a Christian place, so they removed the headquarters of
United Nations.
The Muslim Christians politically. They make sure that they fight them in education, in politics, in every constituency, in everything, in religion, in tradition. The Fulani make sure they fight them and make them weaker. If the Fulani come upon you now, they will fight you in every way. Economically, they will fight you. Politically, they will fight you. So that they can weaken you and take over. If they say you are much more powerful than them, they will import their products. They use diabolism, they use everything to fight you. So I pity for people in Northern Nigeria. That's why I see that Ilorin is gone.
Victims that were killed.
You claim Ilorin, my brother,
machineries were
in today's
brought
Nigeria,
from
in today's
Niger,
21st century, in today's
Republic,
democracy,
they were
it is not like those olden days.
brought
Today's Nigeria,
Chad,
if the Fulani capture you, they don't
they
capture
were
you.
brought
And they will look you like
from
this. That is why I support Tinubu.
Burkina
What
Faso,
Tinubu is doing, he should do it fast.
Senegal,
He should do it fast.
they were hired
If he
into
doesn't do
the
it fast, he
nation.
has an opportunity now.
They
If he
mix up
doesn't do it
with those
fast,
from
if he leaves this government
Maiduguri,
without restructuring Nigeria, at least
that's a
regionalism,
Muslim state.
or we talk about state controlling their
Also
resources.
from Gombe,
If he
Muslim
doesn't
state.
carry out that final
In
blow on these
fact,
northern people and they come back to
into
power,
this place,
my brother, they will
Bauchi,
start 20 years
this is the
occupation
route that
of
they
the whole
took.
country. They will systematically take their time and break your wings. They will
by
like to copy Tinubu's
about midnight,
template
they
of taking
invaded
control.
this village.
They might not get it, but with their numbers, they will spread.
We are
With force and with
living
everything,
peacefully
intimidation and everything,
in
with the
this
police, with,
Dogona Hawa.
with position in government, with power, they will use it and cripple everybody and make sure that you don't rise again. That is why I'm saying, these Northerners, they don't need help. What they need is for people to name their sponsors, crush them, eliminate them, and the terrorists. That's the only way. If it doesn't do anything like that, I don't know what to say. May God